Hello, everyone. I feel like I have so many projects that I want to share with you guys, and I don't know when I'm going to get them all done, but I also don't want to put away the projects because I still need to complete them. So my stamp desk is a mess, and I thought I was just going to jump on and quickly do a few of these cards that I wanted to share with you. So I have like maybe 10 minutes before the baby needs to wake up and eat. And then, of course, Claire goes to take a nap at 1. So I don't really have a lot of time, but you know what? I got to get stuff done. So I thought I would jump on and share with you this card that I created. I kind of thought everything was sitting in front of me, but apparently it's not. Okay, so here's the card. This is the card. Hi, Gail. Welcome. This is the card that I was asking about, the basic gray, smoky slate, blackberry bliss, cherry cobbler. And this is the card that I was creating. So I went with smoky slate for the cardstock with basic gray for the stamping. And then I went cherry cobbler for that. And then this card pops open and has a little pocket on the inside that you can write on. So that is actually the card I'm going to be creating today. And I used the, obviously it's the Elegant Designer Series paper. And then I used the same stamp set in the suite. So this is the Elegantly Said stamp set. I love the scrolly font. And then the beautiful, like, this is amazing. It is a little bigger than I would like, but I still really like it. So I have, it looks like I have enough supplies to make 3 of these. Every time I'm cutting for a card that I need, I am cutting a lot because I need to fill my stash. So here, this is actually a regular card base. So it is a regular half a sheet of cardstock, but instead of just folding it directly in half, I actually, I scored it at, this is, I'm pretty sure it's 2 1/4. Yes, 2 1/4 by 2. So 2 1/4 on one side, which is a little bit bigger with the lip, and then 2 inches on the other side. And then that leaves this center piece being 4 1/4. So real simple. Then that means one kind of overlaps the other. So I'm just going to fold all of my card bases. So this one just has a little bit more of like a fun fold there. A little bit different than normal, but also still uses the same size of cardstock. So super easy and doesn't use, you know, like a ridiculous piece of your 8.5 by 11. You're still getting 2 cards for every 8.5 by 11 piece. Hi, Laura. Can you see the finished card again? No, you have to wait till the end. No, I'm kidding. So the Elegantly Specialty Designer Series paper, and then it's got that fun little fold flap, and then it's like a little pocket. So for my pocket, I actually did the shorter one, and I used tear and tape. So I use tear and tape because I like that stronger hold on, like, this isn't actually like a mechanism because this pocket isn't, you know, like moving on me or anything. But as you shove that piece of cardstock in and out, then, you know, it kind of can get pushed and pulled. So I like to have a nice strong adhesive to hold my pocket closed. And that's where I use tear and tape. I love tear and tape because you can just tear it with your fingers. So it's super easy. Hi, Shirley. You can tear it really easy with your fingers. You don't have to use scissors and then get gunked up sticky scissors from cutting a tape. So I'm just going to add that to the ends, and I'm putting it really close to the edge, so it doesn't have to be anything crazy, just as close to the edge as possible. just running a little bit along there. And then I have that Elegant Designer Series paper on that bottom flap. So I just have a small little piece of that along there, which means I can get a lot out of that sheet of 12 by 12, which is awesome. So the back side of it is not foil, but it's really pretty. And then I used this foil. So it's got copper, gold, and silver all in it. Well, that one's out. That one's out. Looks like all of these on my table are all out. Okay, so then this just hides right down there. Hide. I don't know why I used the word hide. And this is just a 1/4 inch in from that bottom piece. So it leaves a nice little border all around. How is everyone doing on this Monday? It dropped 20 degrees. Friday it was 103, and that was not real feel. That was just temperature, although I'm not exactly sure how hot it actually got. And today the high is 71. And this is why my head is exploding. Okay, so now that we have that bottom pocket, I am ready to stamp this image, which typically I stamp before I start assembling, but what are you going to do? I know I brought over, yes, basic gray. So I just went with that like same gray like color scheme, but just a hint darker. It's cold up here in Michigan. How crazy is that? And I did this is shorter going this way and longer going that way. So since I have it on this little lip, it actually like just barely fits. Like I was like, oh no, it's not going to fit in that spot. And then I'm like, no, it does, but just barely. So you really gotta be careful. But it's okay if it falls off. See, just barely fits. So I usually, like I said, stamp before I start assembling, but kind of just winging it today, apparently. When I went out this morning to send some mail out, put it in the mailbox, I thought it was gorgeous, and I was like, we should totally go on a walk, scooter ride, something like that, because we haven't been doing that so much lately, because between allergies and the heat, just have been not wanting to do that. And now it's raining, so we're still not going out. Okay, so now I have my card base is all done. There's that little pocket. And there's that. Did you guys all have a wonderful weekend? Father's Day weekend. So now I have my pieces for my pocket on the inside, as well as my pieces for that image on the front. And like I literally just took this flower and measured it and just added a smidge to it. So that's how I got the size for this, which I'm pretty sure is like a 2 by 2, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's 2 1/4. I don't have my my ruler. And I'm actually at my table like out front, so I don't have like my paper cutter and all that right next to me to be able to check. So I'll get you an exact measurement. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. It's actually afternoon, 12:30 here. This is the cherry cobbler is 2 1/2, and the whisper white is 2 1/4. So I just did it a 1/4 inch down. So now for this, I used cherry cobbler. And what I did is I inked it up, stamped it on that front piece, and I don't think I have a piece of scrap paper. Boy, I am really slacking, but I just wanted to jump on and stamp with you guys. So let me find a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to stamp again on the scrap paper. Ooh, okay, maybe not. I stamped really hard apparently on this one. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I'll just do 2. So stamp on there, stamp on there, stamp on here. So this is number 1 for the front of the card. Then I stamped off again, and then this is number 3 because I want this one to be really light because my greeting is going to go there, and I don't want it to like overshadow that. Oh girl, don't worry. I'm always losing track of time and what day it is and everything else. So I'm doing wishing you a wonderful birthday, which is also in that same stamp set, and just stamping that right over top of that flower. See, you could almost even stamp off one more time to get an even lighter look. So again, I inked it up. I stamped once on that front piece. And then we're going to go 2, 3, and then this is going to be number 4. And see how like it just gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Let's do number 5 on the next one. So again, you just want that like subtle flower background. Perfect. Love it. And now it's time to assemble. How quick and simple is this card? It's so fabulous. So now our little front flowers just go onto our cherry cobbler. And our inside panel also goes on the cherry cobbler. So those 3 are done. Does anybody have anything fun going on this week? We have a pretty chill week this week, which I'm excited about. That means I can get caught up on some things and not feel so crazy and nuts, running around like a chicken with my head cut off like I normally am. But that's just life with the kids, I think. At least that's what I'm starting to tell myself. I have my Peeps Band-Aid on because I scratched myself while baking cookies this morning. So there's our little inside piece. Slide that in. And then this piece I actually, again, put on with tear and tape. One, I already have the tear and tape out, so why not? And I put a little bit across the top, like that. But I also did this because it hangs off of the card a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure that it was nice and secure. So I just put a little bit on the edge of that. That way I don't have to know like where and make sure I go too high, too low, that sort of thing. So I put one on the top of this, knowing that that's the top, and then one on the top of this, or, you know, the edge of this, and then I just pop it down. So how quick, simple, and fabulous is that little pocket card? So again, this little piece just goes in the pocket, and this one goes in the pocket. Add a little tear and tape to the top. Now, the one thing I will say about adding the tear and tape to the front of the card is make sure you go short so that you don't have it too long that it is peeking out on the sides of your little piece. Another thing that you can do is like set it right here and know that you shouldn't go, you know, any farther than that. And then you're golden. 3 fabulous cards, and I feel like I did it in like 10 minutes. I don't have the timer going on this view where I'm just using my phone for the live versus my overhead camera and everything. But yeah, I feel like I totally nailed it and did that card super fast. Of course, it was all pre-cut for me, so that helps. But yeah, this is the card that I was struggling with whether I wanted to use Smoky Slate or Basic Gray and whether I wanted to use Cherry Cobbler or Blackberry Bliss. But I'm pretty sure I am loving this combo and it's super, super cute. So that is all I have for right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on again later. Like I said, I have a couple cards with all the supplies sitting out, so I don't want to pick up the supplies and put them away, only to haul them back out again. But I also am getting tired of seeing it all laying out because you guys know me and I'm like an organizational freak and need things cleaned up. So who knows? Maybe I'll be on every single day this week. Just getting a few projects done and doing quick and simple cards just like that one. So stay tuned. Also, I still have Stamp Garage Sale stuff left. So if you're interested in any of that, you can shoot me a message or leave me a comment here and I can take a picture of the leftover items. And then I can share those with you guys. Yeah, if you have any other questions on anything, I'm happy to share those with you. Don't forget that the free stamp set of the month is Create with Friends. I thought I had one here on the table, but apparently not. Create with Friends stamp set, so you can still earn that until the end of the month. So there's like a week and a couple days or something like that. A week and a half, it looks like, left for that. Do I have designer series paper? I do, Kathy. It is 12 by 12 though. I do have some 6 by 6. And it's so hard to ship. So I technically haven't posted any of that. If you want to buy it all though, I can ship it in one giant box. But send me a message and I can let you know what I have and we can go from there. But I'm just warning you that the shipping for the 12 by 12 can be expensive because it's so big. You know, like it's flat, but it's so big, 12 by 12. So yeah, I actually haven't posted that, but yeah, send me a message and I can let you know what I have and we can go from there. So yeah, have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. Love, hugs, and prayers. I know there's some crazy storms and flooding going on, so stay safe. I did see something that was, if you hear thunder, get under or something like that. I thought it was really cute, but yeah, kind of like I like the turn around, don't drown. So like don't go through water whenever you see it on a road. Turn around, don't drown. Or eyes to the skies, which I say to Brad sometimes, eyes to the skies, you know, like keep me posted if storms are rolling in. But yeah, I wish I could remember that thunder one because I thought it was cute. But anyway, stay safe. And if you're in a hot area, then definitely stay safe because that's crazy heat. And then any sort of storms or flooding. Love you guys all. You're amazing. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.